So the last way I want to look at these same data is something that I'm guessing might not be as popular with people, but it's some way that I like to look at the data and a way to show progress across all prompt levels, all into one number. I don't know a lot of people do it this way, but I want to show you how to do it if you want to. So it might not be popular because people don't always graph this way, and it's a very scary formula, but it's really not that bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out a scaled score. What I'm going to do with this, the theory behind this is I'm going to give you 0 if you're incorrect, 1 point, if you will, if you're full physical, 2 points for partial physical, 3 points for verbal, 4 points for independent. So for each trial, there's a chance to get 4 points. So if you got 3 points every time, you're going to be at 75% because you got 3 out of 4 every time. It's kind of the idea there. So here's how we're going to calculate that. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to write out a big formula. I'm going to type equals, parentheses, another parentheses, you'll see why in a second. I'm going to completely ignore the incorrects because they don't get any points. I'm going to do the physicals. I don't need to multiply it by anything because that's just going to be 1 point. And the parentheses, plus sign, start parentheses again. I'm going to click the total for the partial physicals. I'm going to multiply that by 2. They use the asterisk above the 8 for multiplying, and that parentheses, plus verbal times 3, plus parentheses, independent times 4, and that one, and the whole parentheses. So now I have that whole number all into one. You got to remember your orders of operations for this, your PEMDAS or whatever it was called. So now I'm going to divide that all by the total multiplied by 4, because that's the most you could possibly get. So in this case, I'm going to divide the whole thing by 40. That's my formula. It looks scary, but when you think it through, it kind of makes sense. I'm going to hit enter. I get 0.6, format, number, percentage. That's 60%. So what this shows me is, okay, so he's only at 40% independent, but it's not like he's getting it wrong every time when he's there. It's a little bit better. So that's why I like to look at it that way. So that's how you do a scaled score.